What's up with it, man? How y'all doing today, man? Today's been very productive, man. I'm really kind of excited, and I'm very proud of myself, man, about what transpired today. Today I did a sales meeting with a good company, man. I ain't gonna say the name, man. We got that discretion, that I told them I ain't gonna just say it, because I know what goes on, out here. But it was a great meeting, right? So we did a sales training today, and they purchased one of the books. The day one starts today. And what we did in sales training was presentation, making sure you're knowledgeable about your products, making sure you're knowledgeable about your service, making sure you look the part and you're able to present in a manner that's able to be understood. Like, it's one thing to get up and say a bunch of words that nobody understands versus saying less words that people can really apply. So we did that today. And my point that they brought me in on to speak on was that presentation, follow-ups, and then sealing the deal. And then I also, from the book, right? If you haven't got your book, from the book, we talked about marketing strategies. It's one of the phases that we will be working out of. It's in phase 3 of the book. So in phase 3 of the book these were the questions that I talked to their marketing team. So I'm gonna share with you this as well, because when you're dealing with service, you're dealing with business, you got to know who your market is. You got to know what are they looking for. So these are 9 questions, because let's get to it, man. I'm gonna give you the first question, then I'm gonna give you my 3-point execution plan that I gave the deal closers, right? And how to kind of formulate their structure so they can seal bigger and better deals, right? So they was really intrigued by it, and they was very excited about the information, and because they was able to apply that information at the same time. And I seen them, and they got in groups, and they broke up, and they did role plays on closing the deal in the fashion that I gave them. And it was very, very inspiring to even myself. I'm like, yo, that was beautiful. I like the execution plan. That looked nice. They like, right here, you came up with it. But it's just something different when you look from the side and say, yeah, I told you, right? So let me give you these 9 questions. This is for anybody in business. And if this triggers you to think, I challenge you to go to blackmindsmatter62.com and get your book. Day 1 starts today, no excuses. And also sign up for the Ready to Grow seminar, the workshop that we're gonna be doing every week, man. We're gonna be in it. We're going through this. We're going through it. And those classes are only gonna be $10 a week. So that's nothing compared to what this contract that we just got with this company. So, man, invest in yourself. I challenge you to make that $35 investment in yourself for the book. And I guarantee you that it will help shift, shape, and mold the dream that you really see in your mind, that you just can't make tangible because you have a great plan, you're a great executor, you're very ambitious, but it's just some little things you need to tweak to keep up with the times. Right? So let me give you these 9 questions. Right, here we go. This is what we discussed today in the meeting, and they was on it. Who is your target market? Is there a need for your services? 3, who is your competition? And then I broke down, when your competition is not really, you don't really get involved with the competition side of things unless you're really just trying to learn the ropes and see how other things flow. You see, because me, I don't look for no competition. I don't look to see who's doing what or how they're doing it or any of that, because I believe that who I am, I'm an originator. I don't duplicate things, right? So as an originator, I trust my creativity and my innovative proudness to be like, hey, I know this is a good idea, and this is what we're going to do about it, right? So don't look at competition to compete, man. Looking to get in your lane and just assist in your development so you can dominate your spot, right? 4, what are they offering that is captivating the customer? What they offering? If you don't know how to go about, what captivates your attention? What makes you want to buy something? What makes you want to participate? What makes you nod your head? What makes you go on YouTube and turn on the video or a music song? Whatever. Figure it out. What's captivating, and then produce that. 5, do you have longevity incorporated within your plan, or are you a trend? Are you a trend? Or are you here for the long haul? Because a lot of people, this is where a lot of businesses are failing at. And this not just the longevity business that you see that's over 10 years old, because it's not really a lot of businesses out here. It's a lot of the same businesses that's been in the game dominating long enough. Walmart everywhere, McDonald's everywhere, Jack in the Box. It's not a whole bunch. It's not a whole, but so many people start small businesses every year. Over 5,000 are starting and over 4,000 are failing. Why? Because a lot of people are jumping in on a trend, and then when the trend fades, all their investment and money was tied to the trend, but the trend faded and they didn't plan for the next phase. So now that's what we asking. Do you have longevity incorporated within your plan, or are you a trend? How long will the trend last? 7, what is your next phase? 8, how many people will be needed to execute your plan? 9, how long do you plan on being around? Simple things, simple, very, and that's just a little brief of this page, right? It's just a little brief of this page. So those are some questions that we really worked on, and I seen it, and it was a lot of feedback. It was great feedback, and it was very intentional about revising certain things. So with that revision of certain things, so those are some of the questions that you're really going to have to just really think about before you invest everything into something. You know, you got to figure out the longevity plan, and is it a trend, right? So this is a 3-point execution plan that I gave him because nobody likes really making these follow-up calls, and the money's in the follow-up, right? So I used to be like that. I don't want to keep calling you 3 and 4 times when you say call back tomorrow. If I say, all right, I'll call you back tomorrow, best believe me, now I'm going to call you back. Because either you're going to tell me yes or no. I'm not going to keep just floating on the whim. I'm a yes or no. When, oh, you like that? That was a good. When are you buying it? Let's just get to the bottom line. So I gave them a 3-point execution plan, right? So these, I guarantee you this will help you. If it helps you, what I ask for you in return, because your sales finna go through the roof once you implement these strategies I'm finna give you, it's just 3 execution plan points, right? But if they help you, go get the book, Black Minds Matter, 62.com. Day 1 starts today, no excuses. Get the book and get to work, right? And then we can even set up a training in your area, no problem, right? So point number 1 in the 3-point plan of execution, point number 1 is you send out the first meeting with your prospect has to be the gatherer. The gatherer is the person that's friendly, they're bubbly, they give you that welcome home type of ambience about themselves, and you just feel so comfortable talking to them, right? The gatherer doesn't talk numbers. The gatherer doesn't talk contracts. The gatherer doesn't talk anything. He just gathers information, right? He gathers information because you got to understand that a lot of people love to talk to you about dreams and visions and plans, but dreams, visions, and plans don't pay bills, right, until it's executed. So the gatherer doesn't pop their bubble. The gatherer just gives information and allows them to express their intimate sides of where they want to go and what they want to do. After the gatherer comes back to the team, and we send out the layout person. When we set up our follow-up meeting, these are pretty much what you can do this with anybody, any size, any corporation, anything. Next person is the layout. The layout guy goes in and he presents what we have based on what they said. Doesn't talk numbers, doesn't talk anything. Simply presents and goes into detail about what's offered. The third person is the deal sealer. They go in and this is pretty much, this is what you said, this is what's going on, here's the contract, when do we start, sign here. Execute that, man. The gatherer, the layout, and the seal the deal. So, I mean, I hope that was helpful to you. These are practical skills that I developed for me and for my team and what I'm doing and where I'm going. I just want to help everybody else achieve, grow, do business together, and make the most of what they have, because we all have something to offer, and it's beautiful and it is needed. So learn the language of your market. Speak to the people the way they need to be spoken to. And if you ain't got your book, go to blackmindsmatter62.com. Get your book, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.